Oh, I am so exhausted, both out of frustration and out of excitement. Frustrations for two things. First, in the daily life, my dishwasher. Error 24. Yeah, right. How do you fix that? I don't know. I just looked it up in the internet and nothing else to it. It just has to happen, right? On the real side, the other one I'm exhausted for. I waited for better translation for this, but unfortunately I'm not a patient person, as you can see. So no, yeah, I decided to review this, even though I know I will probably forget something. Because this chapter One Piece 818, oh my god, dudes and gals, this brought so many roads down us. We're almost smelling the danger in the air, or more like the excitement in the air. The Dressrosa arc was noted to be very long and prolonged and very long fights, and in the end it was pretty frustrating, yet at the same time had a satisfying ending. And this manga, and this arc, it's making us back onto why we love One Piece. The mystery, the road, the theories, all of that. But we still don't have a single clue on what awaits us on these roads. Because in this chapter of One Piece, both the samurais and the ninja weep over the fact that the Zou had to protect them from Kaido, because now the city is practically dead. Elsewhere, it turns out that Robin has managed to translate the poneglyph, and it turns out it's a map, or a piece of a map, because apparently the red poneglyph, also called the road poneglyph, is one of 4 different poneglyphs that once they are read altogether will lead to that one place, and that one place will lead to Raftel. Yeah, the final island. Oh, and note, only Law and Zoro are not face fault when that happened. Huh? Do you understand? It's the final island in One Piece. And it's saying that the only way to reach it is by the poneglyphs. Yeah. Is the theory that it could be that Raftel is the ancient kingdom? Is that theory very true? Do you all remember when our Whitebeard and Roger had a drink the last time they met, and Roger said to him that I will show you the way to Raftel if you want, meaning that you cannot cross that just by sailing. No, you need a map, or you need someone who has been there to tell them. Because apparently 2 of these red poneglyphs is, according to Nekomamushi, in the hands of Big Mom and Kaido. It makes sense, though, that invincible pirates like them would have this. Because if you think about it, the Jonkos are the closest to become the pirate kings. And the fact that they have these that will lead them to them makes me all but wonder what is going to happen. But, wait a second, I missed something. Well, that was an awkward review, wasn't it? Well, and my reviews are never meant to be good, so it's okay. It's the fact that it makes sense that invincible pirates like them have this Ryu Poneglyph, because they want to become the pirate kings, and they are practically fighting to get this. Is this why Kaido wanted to find the samurai, because he think there was a red poneglyph there? Well, no, because it's something else. According to the samurais, it was also the Wano Kuri, or more likely the Kusuki family. They were the ones who forged these stones, meaning they lived in the ancient kingdom. Again, do you know what this means? This also confirms one thing: why Wano Kuri is a closed door policy and not united with the government. Why? Because of this. They were the people who would once may have lived in this ancient kingdom, and they knew what kind of bastards they were. They would not submit to the alliance of the ancient kingdom. Maybe. But this apparently not only Ohara taught how to read poneglyph and write it, but the Kosugi family did too. Alas, that knowledge is now lost, because it turns out that Momonosuke's father and their lords, Kosuke Uden, is dead. Yeah, he is dead. He died protecting the samurais from who? Well, from no one other than Kaido and the Shogun of Wano. What? The Shogun of Wano betrayed one of his own? Okay, we're having a tyrant on our hand. Or could it be that it was just a coward? Think about it. Why would a shogun betray his own people? There is only one solution to that. Kaido was that powerful. I think the shogun of Wano is a coward. I think he experienced just how powerful Kaido is by himself and bowed, and instead of fighting on, he chose to retreat. And the only way to do that was, and Kaido, who has one of the red poneglyph, wants to find out how to get to Raftel. So Shogun sold out Kosuke Uden, who not only was the last one in that family to know how to read these poneglyphs and write them, but he was apparently also a member of the Roger Pirates crew, because here the translation falls off a little bit. But apparently he even knew, or he was a member of the Roger Pirates. Meaning he has been on Raftel, and that was what Kaido was after. If he couldn't find the red poneglyph, then he would find one who knew the road to the poneglyph. Not to the poneglyph, to Raftel. But Kosuke Uden refused, and he was killed. Now, this was a chapter of pure hype, I'll tell you. Nothing about this chapter was dull. Everything was A-OK. It was hyping up as many things. And again, the roads here. The roads just keep on going back to the Jonko. We know we cannot ignore them. I only am gonna hate all the haters who's gonna say it's impossible that Luffy can defeat a Jonko. He must defeat a Jonko! He's supposed to become the Pirate King, idiots. Of course he's gonna fight the Yonko. He just doesn't have to fight them alone, though. Because alone, I think it's impossible. Because I think Don Flamingo was the last foe he can face one-on-one. Who knows? But the Beast Pirates currently occupy Wano. It was not my theory that the Beast Pirates were apparently at war with Wano. No, they have already invaded, and they have already taken it over. Kaido, you really are a monster. So back on the theory, why did Jack track the ninja? Did he perhaps think that they knew? Either they knew that the Mink tribe had a Rayo poneglyph, or perhaps they thought... what's that word? They knew how to get to Raftel or something like that. Well, either way, extraordinary chapter. The roads of the Zou arc just keeps getting wider. I had no idea what we were gonna see. But give me your thoughts if you have any.